You are able to get my screen, ma?
Yes, start.
Okay. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavagai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma Vidvishavadai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Namaste to everybody. Today we will see the significance of Navaratri Utsava and especially Durga Puja, what it means and why we want to celebrate. Of course, there will be a lot of things. Some people call it as Durga Puja, some people they call it as Navaratri. In Tamil Nadu they call as Kolu. Like that, many things are there. Why we want to celebrate this? First, in this session, we will see what is Navaratri, types of Navaratri, Navaratris in India, and Navaratri in Dashanami Sampradaya, that is in the monks, other monks order, how they celebrate, and Navaratri in Ramakrishna Matam, how we celebrate Navaratri. Let me enter the topic. Navaratri. This word is very famous and very familiar, so I have taken this word. Of course, everybody know Nava means 9 and Ratri means it is the symbol of darkness or 9 divine nights. So the time which we as consider, because Ambal in Lalita Sahasranama also says Unmesha Nimishotpanna Vipanna Bhuvana Valihi. Even the twinkling of eye, the Lord Lalita Tripura Sundari has created the entire Prapancha. Then what to talk of this Navaratri? Yes, there is a deep means significant in this Navaratri. Each day we have 9 form of Divine Mother, and finally on the 10th day we call it as Vijaya Dashami, means the victory of Lord Goddesses Durga. And how it has happened, actually we all know in the Devi Mahatmyam, which we also call as Sri Sri Chandi or Durga Saptasati. In that 700 slokas, it is beautifully elaborated how that Surata and Mahishasura has fighting with mother, and after fought with mother, how they means mother came, and how the divine mother has taken the form, everything. But there is inner significance in this incident. On the philosophical aspect only, I want to discuss. First of all, why we want to celebrate this Navaratri? There is a beautiful significance in the Sanatana Dharma, respecting the nature. Because if you see in the Navaratri time, no, we celebrate with even in our Ramakrishna Madam or even in any ashrama or any big temples also, they consider and worship 5 trees at the beginning of the Kalpa. They call it as Kalpa. At the beginning of the Navaratri, they worship with 5 trees. And what are they? Neem tree and Ashwatha Vriksha, that is people tree. And third one is Tulasi. And the fourth one is plantain tree. And the fifth one is Bilva, that is we call it as Belpata in Bengal, or in Malayalam it is what they call I forgotten that name.
Kuvalam.
Kuvalam. So these 5 trees are first of all has to be worshipped. Even now in Bellur Math also, when the Kalpa is taking place, means before installation of the mother, they bring all these 5 trees, and in that Ghatam is Stapanam. They will put a Kalasam and then start worshipping. And what is it significant? First we should respect the nature, then respect the empowerment of womanhood. Devi, in other religion, the so-called means just for comparison I am telling, the so-called phonetic religions, they consider woman as a Bhoga Vastra, means it is just like for enjoyment. In other religions they don't respect and as well as they don't allowed to, means women are not allowed to go for worship, or they are not supposed to enter the temple. But whereas in Sanatana Dharma, we consider woman is the Adhya Shakti. They are the primary energy. Even in Sankhya Yoga, if you take it, mother is worshipped as the primary energy. Prakriti, even in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says in the 13th chapter, Prakritim Purusham Chaiva Vidyadnabi Upavapi Vikaram cha Gunam Chaiva Vidhi Prakriti Sambhavam. So, without the primary energy of the motherhood, womanhood, we call it, nothing is possible. Because of this, these 9 days we have to worship the mother. We may call it as, because in Ramakrishna Math, every monk and brahmacharis we consider mother, because they are the womanhood and they are the motherhood and they are the supreme thing, because Sri Ramakrishna himself worshipped Ma Sharada. And what to talk of our lineage people, the brahmacharis and sannyasis. That's why we unbrokenly we also followed. And the third point is inner transpiration. It is not that some asura has come in the some yuga and it is mentioned in the Devi Bhagavatam and the mother came in the form of Durga and Lakshmi and Saraswati and they were fighting. It is the transformation which we have to take within us. Within our body we have Kama, Krodha, Mada, Mascharya, Lobha, like that. So many enemies are there, and these enemies can be purified only by considering the woman as my own mother. That's why in Ramakrishna Madam, no, any brahmacharis or sannyasis, when they see any mother, first we call it as Ma, because they are the form of mother, they are the form of Ma Saraswati herself. So with these three angles only we worship Navaratri. And there are so many varieties of Navaratri, but according to Shakta tradition, there are 4 main Navaratris which the Shakta, means the Shakti worshippers, they consider. And the first one is Chaitra Navaratri, which occurs between March and April and during the spring season. And second one is Maha Navaratri, which comes during the January and February, and it is also known as Gupta Navaratri, or which in English it is very sacred one or secret one, if whatever it may you can utter. And the third one is Ashada Navaratri. Ashada Navaratri in Tamil Nadu and most popularly in the Shakta there is a called Kaumara Marga. In the Kaulayanam, they call it as Varaha Navaratri, which comes during the month of June and July. That is also called as Gupta Navaratri. And the fourth one, which is very, very important, which we call it as Maha Navaratri, or many people in North India, they call it as Sharada Navaratri, which comes during the September and in between the September and October. And it is called why Sharada Navaratri, that is Sharad Dhrut. In the Ritus, means in the season, Grishma Yatma Sharad Dhavihi, like that they say. So in that, autumn season is in Sanskrit Sharat Navaratri. Sharat Masa it comes. So it is known as Sharat Navaratri, or also it is known as in Shastram, it is Sharada Navaratri. You see, that is a beautiful thing. Sharada Ma, that is our Ramakrishna Sangha Janani Sharada Ma, as well as we worship in the Shakta tradition as Sharada Navaratri or Sharat Navaratri, and that comes during the September and October, which is considered as Maha Navaratri. With this background, in India, it is not only in India, even other countries also they celebrate this Navaratri, but the name only differ. For example, in Gujarat, it is called as Garba and Dandiya. That Dandiya dance is very famous, but it is because of Mother Parvati is coming, and when she is coming, no, it is dancing, because mother is dancing in our chest when we meditate. Swami Brahmananda Maharaj said, when Chandi is dancing in our mother, all our devil power will goes away like anything like that. So in the Dandiya also, in the Gujarati people, know they dance today, because these 9 days they consider as mother is coming and dancing with us. In Bengal, it is Sri Durga Puja, which is very famous. And in Tamil Nadu, we call it as Kolu. Kolu means 9 steps will be there. In the 9th step, no, one creature means 1 sense, 2 sense, then 3 sense, 4, 5, 6, 7, like that. And from the 7th one, we call Nava, means Dashavataras, then mother 9 forms, like that. In the 10th one, we keep always Durga, Lakshmi, Saraswati. So if you consider these things, no, from the creature, how we born from the single, means even in the science we call it as from the amoeba we came. Similarly, in the Dashavataram, Matsya, Kurma, Varaga, Vamana, Narsimha, Parasurama, Rama, Balarama, Krishna, Ramakrishna, the Avataram. So all these avatars, from, as Swami Vivekananda said, from the animal to man, from the man to divine, we have to know. This is our real supreme goal in our life. Similarly, in the Navaratri, we have to elevate from the animal being to the normal human being. From the normal to, we have to consider that we are the supreme being. And symbolically, in the Tamil Nadu, we keep Kolu, that is Navaratri. In Mysore, it is very famous. They call it as Dashara, because in Mysore, no, it is belongs to one kingdom, and they celebrate Chamundishwari. And during this festival, no, as in Kerala, we celebrate Trishur Purnam. Similarly, in Mysore, so many elephants, and on one elephant above Chamundishwari idol is kept, and a big procession will be there, and people all will gather and they say Jaima, 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 like that. So this is very famous. Once I visited. And in North India, it is known as Dushera, that is the means killing of the devil powers, and they burn, they keep symbolically one Asura, and they burn it in North India. Means most commonly they celebrate as this name. In Nepal, that is very famous. In 2017, I visited Nepal, and that time I saw this Navaratri time only, I was there, and they celebrate it as Dashani, because it is very famous. This and they celebrate Ma Durga in a ideal form, and 9 days they do Upanasana, means morning also they don't take, night also they don't take, one time they take food, and that also Avishannam they call, because just a ghee and boiled potato and rice only they take, and only one morsel, means one kabalam only they take, that like that they celebrate. And the in out means these are all in India, and there are so many states also we know. In abroad also it is declared. This officially Navaratri is celebrated in United States, United Kingdom, Canada, Australia and Kenya. These people also they celebrate Navaratri officially. And why we want to celebrate as a monk? Because sannyasis they are renounced. They don't want anything, especially Advaiti sannyasi, Brahma Satyam Jagat Mithya, Jivo Brahmaiva Naparaha, means there is nothing called nothing more than Brahman. Brahman alone is existing. This Dashanami Sambradaya sannyasis they are telling. But even for such a Dashanami sannyasis, means the monks of Advaita Sambradaya, they should celebrate this Durga Puja. If you see Lord Shankaracharya, he has splitted the entire Bharata Desham in under 4 categories. In West, it is known as Dwaraka, there is a Mathalayam, and in the north, one Mathalayam is there. In the east, there is a Mathalayam. In the south, Sringeri Mathalayam is there. In all those 4 Mathalayam, they have to celebrate this Navaratri festival. If you happen to see even in Sringeri, night 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock or 11:30 it goes, and whole day puja will be there. In the north also, Badri and Puri, Dwaraka, everywhere they celebrate the same Navaratri. Now, for Advaiti people, there is no any God, only Atma is Satyam. For these people also, mother worship is very, very important, because there comes the big significant. The real significant is, see the mother, means the living woman, as the divine mother. That is the Tatparyam, which Shankara symbolically he has kept in the Dashanami. But whereas in the Ramakrishna order, we really worship, that is, there comes the glory. In Bengal, they consider this is as a Durga Puja. Durga Puja, which is also famously they call it as Durga Utsava, because 9 days or 10 days they make a big Utsava. If you happen to go to West Bengal, every nook and corner of the street they worship this Durga statue, and they call it as Sarada Utsava, which I already mentioned, because Ma Saraswati is coming in the form of Ma Durga and Lakshmi, and Sarat Ritu, that during the autumn season it is celebrated. And third one is honoring the victory of goddesses Durga for killing Mahishasura. And in 2021, UNESCO declared as this is as one of the cultural heritage for humanity, which everybody should celebrate, because there are so many significance is incalculated in this cultural, and UNESCO adopted. Now you see, the so-called foreigners, they adopting our Indian culture, whereas our people, we follow the Western culture. Here comes the big tragedy. Anyway, now we will see one by one how it has to be celebrated. There are so many versions, of course. I have taken as per the Shakta tradition, as well as the Durga Puja Padati, which we all every day we recite during the Durga means Durga Puja time. We call it as Devi Mahatmyam. In the Devi Mahatmyam, how the mother should be worshipped every day is mentioned. So as per that Shastram, I have taken. The first day we call it as Shailaputri. Shailaputri means the mother which is just born. She is actually tender in age, and she is actually the extraordinary performance, and who is born out of a peak and an experience of Shailaputri, means Shivasya Putrihi Shailaputri. And one more thing is, she came from the Himalayan, so she is known as Shaila. Shaila means actually Himalaya or the mountain. From the mountain, mother is coming to bless us. So she is called as, she is known as Shailaputri. Then the second day, she is called as Brahmacharini. Brahmacharini means she is actually not married, but she is having a kamandalu in her hand, and she is having a munja grass. And another meaning is, she is a virgin lady. She is the divine mother. She is actually the power of embodiment. She is the virginity, means she is the form of virgin, means she is the Shakti Swarupa. And if you see her face, I have taken from the Google Acharya few photos, but you can imagine that will be a good form of meditation. She is radiating with her face glory, Tejas Swarupini, and she is actually the form of another form of Durga. And the third day, she is Chandra, means Chandra Swarupa, Chandra Ghanta we call it as. Actually, in her crown, there is a moon. Even in the Lalita Sahasranama also we can see that on her Sindura there is a third day moon is glittering, like that one verse comes. So she is having the Chandra Chuda. See, there is a doubt may arise. Swamiji, Chandra Shekhara, I know. Why she is known as Chandra Ganta? Because you know all, moon is not having its own power. Similarly, mother, when she married Lord Shiva, Shiva is giving the power to mother. So when Lord Shiva is Chandrasekhara, mother is Chandrasekhari or Chandraganta. You see, this is a beautiful symbol. when whatever the husband is following, the same thing has to be followed by the mother. Even now in Indian Bharata Desha, the mother, every woman born in their own mother means mother house, but when they come to their husband house, they follow whatever the husband says. They follow whatever the husband, mother and father or their kith and kin relatives, whatever they say. So symbolically it is mentioned. So Chandrasekhara, here Chandraganta, and she is one of the beautiful embodiment of beauty, because when mother is married, what to talk of her beauty, it is beautifully mentioned in the Saundarya Lagari also. Whatever form you have taken, mother, that glory is not only because of you, because of Lord Shiva also. That is why that the first version means itself starts like Shiva Shaktya Yukto Yadi Bhavati Shakta Prabhavitum. So wherever Shiva is there, their Shakti is there. Without Shakti, there is no any Shiva. Similarly, without any woman's support, men cannot be. Similarly, in Ramakrishna mission, if you see, without Ma Sharada, there is no any Ramakrishna Matham at all. So, we'll go to the fourth day. That is, the fourth day, mother name is Kushmanda, because mother is in the form of ball of energy. She is the Prana Shakti. As per the Shakta tradition, mother is in the form of 7 chakras, which I have dealt separately in my Saundarya Lagari classes also. Mother is in the form of all the 7 chakras, and these Shaktis all put together is known as, the power together is Prana Shakti. That is why every woman, they call their husband as my Prananatha. What is meant by Prananatha? You are my breathing senses, or you are my Prana Shakti. Not like that. You are my Moochi in Malayalam also. Yenda Moochi niyallo enda varayalla. So you are my prana. Without you, how can I sustain? So symbolically, for every mother, means woman, without their husband or without their children, without their family, women cannot, because they can able to be, but without, if they are in single, means if they are alone, society will misuse. So for every woman, they have to be in a family, they have to be with divine, and they have to be with divinity, and they have to spread the knowledge of divinity. Some say, no, women should not read Vedas like that, but actually it is ridiculous, because without knowing the real sense of Veda, how can they say? If you read the Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, Gargi, Maitreyi, all they are ladies. And not only that, even the Yajnavalkya Maharishi got ISO certificate from the mother. Okay, so without mother, there is nothing. Even if you read the Purana, Idihasas, all the glories of the Devatas are based on that motherhood only. So, coming to the fifth day, mother is known as Skandamata. Here, I have given a child sitting on the lap of mother. Actually, we say Skanda means Lord Muruga, and mother is actually holding Lord Muruga. So, she is Skandamata. That is, of course, in the Lalita Sahasranama also it comes that mother is Ganamba, Gugyakarangya, Komalangi, Gurupriya, like that one verse comes. And there also Bhaskar Raya in his commentary mentioned, because mother is like holding Ganapati and Muruga, means Lord Kartikeya, she is actually Shakti Mata, like that. But in the real sense, no, there is the inner significance. Actually, Muruga, Lord Muruga is the symbol of Vedam, because how he born not out of womb. He is not born out of actually a woman. He is born out of actually from the Shakti of Lord Shiva. You all know the Manmada Dahanam, Kama Dahanam we also called. During the Manmada, when he shot the arrow, Lord Shiva from his third eye, he burned Manmada, and Manmada became ashes. And because of that, 6 bijas are fallen in the Saravana Poiga. means it is a sarovar, it is a small river. In that 6 bijas are fallen, and those 6 bijas are collected by Parvati. Therefore, mother is called as Skandamata, because Lord Muruga is the symbol of Nyaya, Vaisheshika, Sankhya, Yoga, Vedanta, Uttara Mimamsa. See, Shanmukha is having 6 faces. You all know Shanmukha. Shan means 6. Mukam means face. So 6 faces is having, therefore he is known as Shanmukam. Sharavana Bhava we call it as. But what is the real significance is Nyaya, Vaisheshika, Sankhya, Yoga, Vedanta, Uttara Mimamsa. These 6 philosophies are well read, and is the symbol of 6 Veda, and these 6 philosophy all put together, all collected by Lord Parameshwari. Therefore, she is called as Skandamata. Now you can able to understand, I hope. Now, on the 6th day, we worship mother as Katyayani. Katyayani means she is the form of witnessed consciousness. Katyayani Mahamaye, like that one sloka also comes. Why? We see everything. We are seeing the world. We seeing, experiencing the world. Actually, what we see through the eye, no, it is not through the eye. There is a beautiful story in the Kena Upanishad. I will tell you in the gist. In Kena Upanishad, when the Asura and Devas were fighting, the Asuras actually were conquered by the Devas, and Devas were thinking the victory belongs to us. They were enjoying, and suddenly there was one Ashariri. Ashariri means without a human form or without a form, there was only Shabdam, only the sound was coming, and that sound told, it is not your victory, it is belongs to the Katyayani Mahamayi, like that. Immediately Indra said, it is my own, because out of ego and anger, means proud, he is telling, no, this victory belongs to us, we only conquered everything. And he sent fire, air, then slowly other devatas also. Then Lord Parvati, he sent only one Trinam. Trinam means a blade of grass. And he told, can you able to burn this? Can you able to dry this? Can you able to wet it? Then all the Panchabhutas came, and they were defeated by this small blade of grass. Then Indra came. When Indra came, mother disappeared. Immediately Indra told, why you are not able to give your blessing, Ma? Then Indra made a beautiful stuti, and even now in the Veda it is there, Indrakshi stuti, like that. Even in the Devi Mahatmyam also, during the Navaratri we chant this mantra, and this mantra is so powerful. When Lord Mother has appeared in the form of Katyayani, and mother is in the form of consciousness. The entire prapancham, the world is full of consciousness. We are seeing every being, every things, being or living being or non-living being, everything is in the form of consciousness. That is why in the Lalita Sahasranama there is a beautiful verse, Chaitanyarkya Samarajnya Chaitanya Kusuma Priya, means she is the endowment of, means the totality of the consciousness everywhere. Even in if you go in the Malayalam, means in the Kerala state temple, everywhere you can see the temple Garbha Mandir will be full of darkness. There they lit a small lamp, and what it is symbolized, it is the consciousness, it is the lighting principle through which we are able to see the Lord. Similarly, here in the body we can able to see the mother, because mother is not outside, mother is within us. So symbolically we worship this Katyayani. And the 7th day is Kalaratri. Kala means it is actually the principle of time principle, and not only that, she is actually the principle of the entire energy time, means she is the darkness, he is the matter, he is the matter principle. Matter means actually in science they call it as proton, neutron, electron, all those things. No, she is the totality, Without her, nothing can be done. Now, how to understand this Katyayani in our day-to-day life? Yes, without our mother, without our womanhood, the family will not run, because when mother is as a means when they entered to the new means husband house, no, she is considered as Mahalakshmi, and when she is working, she is actually Parvati. When she is teaching to her own children, she is actually Saraswati. Now you see, where is Lakshmi, where is Parvati, where is Mahalakshmi? All the three are put together in the form of Adhya Shakti. They are the embodiment of the pure conscious, and she is the time immemorial, means from the day one to the last, she is working. She is keeping as a housekeeper, as a wife of your husband, as a mother of your child, as a protector of her own family, and beautiful means householder for the entire family. And beyond this, she is the cook, and she is the cleaner, and she is actually the entire thing, because without her, no, the family or the house cannot move. So now you can able to understand, without her nothing can be done. So without mother, nothing. That is why she is Kalaratri. Kalaratri means she is the principle of the time. Every from morning to night, without womanhood, nothing can be done. So now the 8th day we celebrate Mahagauri. Gauri means he is also the beautiful one, and she is the he gives the mukti. She is the moksha dayini. She is the ultimate reason for the liberation. In Vishishtadvaitam, in Saivism, even the Shakta, all the three principles they accept it, because they consider without mother Durga or mother Mahalakshmi or mother Saraswati, nothing can be done, because they are the person who is means giving liberation to the entire Jivatma. It is mentioned even in the Nasadiya Upanishad, means there is a Nasadiya Shuktam which Swami Vivekananda likes so much, and in that Shukta it is mentioned, the entire Prabanjam is within me, and because of me, means mother herself declaring, because of me I am giving the liberation to entire jivas, and because of me, means mother is declaring, because of me Lord Shiva and Brahma and Vishnu are operating the world. Similarly, in the Saundarya Lagari also there is a beautiful verse, because of her just means brow, means eyebrow, if she lift her eyebrow, no, the entire Maheshwara, Vishnu and Brahma, they are obeying her commands. So what to talk of this entire, even in many houses you can see, jovially I used to say, when we go to any devotee's house, no, first we will see the means the household, means the house owner, and they say, yes please Swami, please come. And similarly, no, meanwhile they look they give you a look to their wife, and their wife say, yes please ask them to come inside. So without their permission, even if he is a house owner, he don't have the permission without the wife. So here Mahagauri, she is actually Gauri. Gauri means she is the beautiful form of mother. And the 9th day we call it as Siddhidhatri. Siddhi means she is actually the embodiment of all the miracles. We call it as Anima, Laghima, Praptya, Prakanya, like that. So many Siddhis are there. All the Siddhis she is only having. In reality also, in every houses if you see, our mother, our womanhood people, means they are the form of the entire, whichever we may think. Even when during my Purvashrama I am telling, I think mummy, I can, means I call my mummy, mother, I can't able to do this homework, it is too much. But my mother used to say, no, it is possible, you can able to do. Even in reality, even after joining also, no, I think our Sharadamma is our real Ma. So whenever we have any difficulties, all our Ramakrishna Swamis know we need not to go to Swamiji or we need not to go to Sri Ramakrishna. First we go to Ma Sharada, because when our mother is accepted, everything is accepted. Even if you read Kathamritam and mother life also, you will find even when the president of our organization, when they declare, but when mother is accepted, no, it can be. Even the impossible will become possible. That is why Lord Shankaracharya told, who is mother? Mother is Maya. What is the definition for Maya? Ya ma sa Maya. And Akatita Gatana Patiyasi Maya, he has declared. So mother is here Siddhidatri. She is the giver of all the miracles. Even a Murkha person will become Kalidasa. Even a small Kavi, he will become a Vigada Kavi. Even a small person will become he can able to write Shamala Dandakam. Then what to talk of our life? Even a ordinary souls, by the grace of motherhood, we can able to uplift our life to a highest life. So these are all the 9 days we celebrate. Of course, on the last day, we celebrate Vijaya Darshami, because mother fought with all these asuras. In asuras means Rakta Bija Asura, then Chanda, Munda, then Magishasura, all those things. We say, no, it is all Purana. It is not Purana. Even now these asuras are existing. In the Kali Yuga, they are existing in the form of what they are. They are the Kama, Krodha, Mada, Mascharya. We have all have desires. We have all some petty mind things. We have small mistakes. All those things can be forbidden only by the mother. So by worshipping this mother on the 10th day as Vijaya Darshami, because mother has entered to my house, mother has come to my heart, mother has, I have purified my mind and I have purified my chittam, and there is no any ahankaram that I am very supreme. Nothing. Mother is all. I am nothing. I am nothing. You see, in Ramakrishna mission, no, each and every soul, I have a lot of experience. Our time is very short, so I will give you one example. One of my Swami, who is very, very senior to me, and during his last breath, no, when he was coming from Dakshineshwar to Bellurmat, and I was asking, Swamiji, how are you, Swamiji? Are you fine? Then that Swami told, by the grace of mother, I am fine. Then I told, Swamiji, what mother Dakshina Kali told? Then Swamiji told, that Swami who was just returning from Dakshineshwar, he told, mother told, yes, apni karma ho gaya, apni ashun, like that means in Bangla, Swamiji told, your karma, everything over, you can come to my loka, like that he told. Then jovially I was thinking, Swami is making some joke, like that I was laughing. But really, in reality, the next day, that Swami passed away. And when during her means that Swami cremation, I went and saw, his face is glooming like a newborn lotus. His face is laughing, means with a beautiful smile, he has given up his life. This is what the sadhus, because sadhus for everybody, mother, even from the Shankaracharya to our Yuganayak Swami Vivekananda, every woman is considered as Lord Shakti, Adhya Shakti. She is the Adi Shakti, she is the Kali, she is the all the power. And when we worship the mother, no, everything, even the impossible will become possible. And in Ramakrishna mission, Swami Vivekananda himself started this Durga Puja. Why we want to celebrate Durga Puja? There is a beautiful significance. I will just go through. Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa himself told, we have to look upon this mother as the purest and the highest form of sadhana. During Sri Ramakrishna sadhana period, he uttered one word in Bengali, Matru Bhave Sudha Bhavaha. Sadhanar Shesh Katha, means what it means the unselfishness. Mother love is the unconditional form of human love. When a small mother, even in our house, our mother is having unselfishness love, then what to talk of the supreme mother Parashakti, she is the embodiment of the entire thing. She is the form of nourishment. She is the form of protection. He is the form of comfort. She is the form of training us. She is the form of education. She is the form of wealth. And she is the form of everything. So if we worship the mother, we will get purity, we will get chastity, and we will get everything. And in Ramakrishna mission, before Ramakrishna mission, during the 16th century only, first this Durga Puja is celebrated in Bangladesh, means at present it is in Bangladesh. And when during 1901, no, Swami Vivekananda himself told we have to worship this Durga Puja, and that is how even now, those time it was celebrated with a small scale, and during those time in the old temple, they celebrated with a small photo only. Then Swami Vivekananda told, no, we have to worship it with a full-fledged manner, because everybody should worship this, not because of us or not because it is in the karma kanda or a ritual progress. It is for our own upliftment and for the loka hitayacha. And as Swami Vivekananda told, even now in Belur, when the Navaratri, tomorrow it is going to be started, and every day we worship, we take the pratigna in the name of Ma Sarada. Holy Mother attended Durga Puja during the Belur it was celebrated in 1912 and 1916, and perhaps on some other occasions also she attended, but we don't have any such record. But in record 1912 and 1916 Mother came, and when Mother came, no, our direct disables, they went and they received Mother in the Ganga Ghat. Even now it is there. And when Mother was entered in the Belur Math, she came as a Adya Shakti. She is the Shakti Swarupini, and even the Brahma, Vishnu, Mageshwara, they were actually obeying her command. And thus that is how even now in Ramakrishna order also, in entire Belur Math, if you go, no, the entire Belur Math land is in her name. Actually the land belongs to Ma Sharada. It is not actually Ramakrishna or Swami Vivekananda. We may call Ramakrishna Madam. Actually the land belongs to Ma Sharada. And Swami Vivekananda is fond of this Agamani song. That is, during the Navaratri time, every devotees, every brahmacharis, every sannyasis, they should sing Mahishasura Mardini song and Agamani song and other songs, because Swamiji is very fond of these songs, because this Agamani song, no, even now in Belur Math, when the mother statue is from the Amavasya Malya Paksha, they start one day by day they celebrate, and every day every brahmacharis and sannyasis, they gather together. It will be like a beautiful occasion. Really, you people have to see in that site, because after 6 o'clock public is not allowed. But as a brahmachari, as a sannyasi, I attended so many days. It is a beautiful glory when all the brahmacharis and sannyasis, they join together and they call this they sang this song, no, Jaima, 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 like that. And during that song, no, they make the idol, and it is a beautiful sight to see. And in Ramakrishna mission, the beautiful thing is worshipping Mother as a small girl. Even now, the president of our organization and brahmacharis, sannyasis, vice president, all during the small girl, one girl will be selected, and that girl will be worshipped as Mother in front of Durga. I am just kept that old photo. I will send the link also. During that time, Ma Durga, in front of Durga, one small girl will be kept, and for that girl as a living, it is not actually a Mrinmaya Murti, it is not a clay, it is a living God. So to make this living presence, a Chinmaya small girl was worshipped by the president of our organization. During that time, even Sharada Matajis and our Swamis, Brahmacharis, Vice President Swamis, everybody will be doing pranam to namaskaram to this small girl, and this mother, that child will be blessing everybody. And you may say, Swamiji, is it required. Yes, Shankaracharya, when he went to Himalaya, he has composed the Annapurna Stotram, and in the last verse of Annapurna Stotram, what it says, Annapurne Sadapurne Shankara Prana Vallabe Jnana Vairagya Siddhyartham Bhikshandegi Cham Parvati. There alone it is not ending. Who are you, Ma? You are my father, you are my mother. Matacha Parvati Devi, Pita Devo Maheshwaraha. The entire world is my kith and kin. Bandhava Shiva Bhattasya Sadesho Bhuvanatrayam. What Shankara has preached in the Vedanta, it is followed by Ramakrishna mission, and even now it is worshipped. Though it is the Durga Puja should be worshipped only by the brahmacharis, even now a brahmachari will be selected and he will be doing all the puja, and during this Sodasha Puja and other things, Arati, President Maharaj, Vice President Swamis, and all the brahmacharis, devotees, all we will join together and we will chant Mahishasura Mardini. Today, even now in our Kandiur Ramakrishna Matam also, every day all the devotees, they are coming and they are doing this Arati. I thank to everybody and I worship Ma Durga, Lakshmi, Saraswati to bestow their choicest blessing on all of you to get elevated from the normal to the supreme, and to respect this womanhood and to respect all the women as Devi Shakti, Adi Shakti, and she is our Durga, she is our Mahalakshmi, she is our actually Saraswati, and beyond this they are actually Sarata. They are our mother. Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Ma. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Harihi Om Tatsat. Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.
Namaste, Swamiji.